You're working out, so why aren't you seeing results? Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? You're going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. You're trying to eat better. You're drinking more water, like half of your body weight in ounces. But when you look in the mirror or step on that scale, it feels like nothing is changing. It's like day one all over again. If that's you, I'm telling you, don't quit just yet. There are probably a few things happening that no one has taken the time to explain to you. Today, I'm sharing 5 of the biggest reasons you may not be seeing results, and more importantly, what you can do about them. Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Coach Ebony, founder of Fit 404, where we meet people where they are. Every week, my plan is to have honest conversations about fitness, nutrition, mindset, and building healthy habits that actually fit into real life because we are real life people and we need real life goals. My goal is to give you practical advice that you can start using today without the gimmicks, the extremes, and we're going to cut out the confusion altogether. So let's jump into today's topic, which is why you're not seeing results. So, reason number one, you're not being consistent. Let's be honest, guys. Let me ask you something before I jump into this one. Are you truly being consistent or are you just having occasional good days? What does your average week actually look like? Are you really going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week? Because I'm here to tell you, results come from what you repeat, not what you do once in a while. So, one missed workout won't ruin your progress, but quitting because you missed one workout most likely will. So, consistency includes your workouts, nutrition, hydration, sleep, and you cannot forget about recovery. So, stop trying to be perfect. Focus on becoming consistent, right? Once consistency improves in your life, the next thing we have to look at is what you're fueling your body with. And so that leads me to reason number 2. Your nutrition doesn't match your goals. Do you ever tell yourself, I worked out today, so I earned this Chick-fil-A? Or maybe you eat really well on Monday, like Monday through Friday, but then the weekends, you just overdo it. You have the drinks, the fried foods, you have the everything, right? You cannot outtrain habits that don't support your goals. So, what am I saying? You cannot outwork your nutrition. So, the little things count: coffee, sugary drinks, snacks, and oversized portions, those all add up. You have to prioritize your protein, hydration, and balanced meals, okay? Your workouts may last an hour, but your nutrition impacts the other 23 hours of your day. So even when you're consistent and eating better, there's another mistake I often see people make. So reason number 3 is you're expecting results too damn soon. you how long I'll ask you a question. How long have you honestly been working towards your goal? Is it 2 weeks? Is it a month? Are you expecting your body to change faster than the habits you've been building? Make this make sense, guys. Sustainable results take time. I know that social media often shows the outcome, not the months or the years behind all of that work. So, guys, celebrate the non scale victories. I like to ask my clients, do you have more energy? Are you sleeping better? Do you feel like you have increased strength? Is your confidence improved? right? Because progress isn't always visible before it's happening. And speaking of that scale, oh my gosh, speaking of the scale, that leads me to reason number 4. You are measuring the wrong things. When was the last time? Be honest with yourself because we having honest conversations. When was the last time you celebrated something besides your weight? Are you stronger? Do your clothes fit better? Are you walking farther without getting tired? Which one of those are you? Because weight, guys, naturally fluctuates, and especially for my girlies over 40. Muscle gain and fat loss don't always show up immediately on the scale. So you have to factor in that time. Use progress photos, body measurements, energy levels, and strength as indicators of success. Don't let that one number on the scale determine your mindset or your progress. I've not looked at a scale in years. I don't even know what my number is. Okay, so that leads me into the last reason that might be holding most people back. Reason number 5, you don't have a plan. When you walk into the gym, do you already know exactly what you're doing? Or do you just wander around all those machines, try a few machines here or there, and then you're hoping for the best? Well, let me be honest with you. Random workouts create random results. A good fitness plan should include strength training, cardio, mobility, recovery, and nutrition. So having a roadmap makes it easier to stay consistent and actually measure your progress. You don't need a perfect plan. Nobody has a perfect plan. You just need a plan that you can stick with. So, if any of these 5 reasons sounded familiar, please don't get discouraged. It doesn't mean you're failing. It simply means that you have an opportunity to make a few adjustments. And so that's good news. Let me tell you a story. I love telling stories. I remember working with the client who came to me frustrated because she had been working out for months, like months and months, and felt like nothing was changing. And I think a lot of us do that, right? And she was telling me that when she looked, when she told me that, we looked at the big picture. She was doing random workouts, she wasn't eating enough protein, and she wasn't allowing herself enough recovery. So we didn't completely change her lifestyle. We simply made a few small, sustainable adjustments for her schedule. And within a few weeks, she had more energy, she was getting stronger, her clothes started fitting differently before the scale even moved. Imagine that. So that's why I always tell my clients, small, consistent changes create big results over time. So here is my ask to you. If you stayed this long, there's obviously something that you're here for. Here's my challenge for you this week. Don't try to fix all 5 things that I just talked about at once. Instead, choose the one area that stood out to you the most. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's eating more protein. Maybe it's following a workout schedule instead of guessing. Or maybe it's simply staying consistent instead of trying to be perfect. Because remember, it's not about perfection, it's about consistency. So focus on improving just one habit this week because lasting change happens one step and one rep at a time. The last thing that I want to ask of you guys is I want to hear from you. Which one of these 5 reasons do you think has been holding you back? Leave it in the comments because I read every single one of them and I want to be able to help you. And also, If this video helped you, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're ready for a personalized coaching session, visit thefit404.com to schedule a discovery call with yours truly. I love to help you create a plan that fits your lifestyle. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And remember, at Fit 404, we meet people where they are. I'll see you next week on Coach's Corner.